People in this world, you should never think of provoking. They could literally tear you apart and not get a single scratch on their face in the process. Here's a list of 7 people you don't want to mess with. Number 7. Shi Yanmin. To kick off our list is a 21st generation warrior Shaolin monk. Now we know most people think that all monks do is pray in a temple, but that's not all they do. They also train and master various martial arts techniques. Shi Yanmin supports this by stating that as a monk, you are given a choice. You can either decide to pray or learn and practice Kung Fu and other martial arts. Shi Yanmin made a decision to pursue both. He describes this as the warrior's way. As a defector from China, Shi Yanmin moved to the United States. He had a big problem settling down as he could not speak English. Shi Yanmin's skills were, however, too good to go unnoticed, so one day while he was training in the park, people were amazed by his martial arts skills and wanted to learn from him. He began teaching people in the US martial arts that he had learned throughout his monk life. Word of his martial arts skills spread far and wide, and he later went on to open the USA Shaolin Temple in New York City. According to him, no one is too old, short, or tall to learn Kung Fu and other martial arts. He believes that they can be structured to suit everyone. Shi Yanmin also believes that Kung Fu is a healthy physical, spiritual, and mental practice, and of course you can also use it to defend yourself. Shi Yanmin is regarded as one of the first people to bring Kung Fu to the United States, and so I wouldn't want to be messing with him, and neither should you. He is basically one of the fathers of Kung Fu, a bona fide Kung Fu master in his own right. Number 6. Hafthor Bjornsson. Whereas skill can help you in a fight, sometimes you just have to be bigger than your opponent, and we mean way bigger, like our Icelandic giant Hafthor Bjornsson. Standing at 6'9" and weighing over 400 pounds, Bjornsson is not someone you would want to mess with. He is currently considered the world's strongest man and has won a variety of titles on account of his strength.
This is his first attempt on the Austrian oak. 430 pounds, 195 kilos.
Bjornsson has competed and won first place in OK Budar Strongman Championships, Iceland's Strongest Viking, Westfjords Viking, Strongest Man in Iceland, World's Ultimate Strongman, Europe's Strongest Man, Arnold Strongman Classic, and Strongman Champions League. All those medals in such vigorous competitions, you would not want to mess with this guy.
The trophy for winning this competition and his second career championship.
His medal record is quite outstanding. Bjornsson also appears in the popular HBO series Game of Thrones as Gregor, or the Mountain. He is a revered character in the series and a protector of Cersei Lannister. Now you know that his size is not exaggerated even in the series itself. He makes the list not only based on being like a real-life Hulk, but also due to his outstanding strength. Number 5. Giga Uguru. Giga Uguru is like your real-life Mortal Kombat character, exhibiting the skills of the likes of Johnny Cage and Liu Kang. What he can do is amazing. He has both the skill and agility to take down an opponent within seconds. Giga Uguru was signed up for Taekwondo classes at just the age of 4, and ever since then, he has been perfecting his skills by adding a little bit of everything. His ability to combine martial arts and gymnastics makes him even more dangerous and could easily dodge his opponent's attacks. All his moves and tactics are made easier because of his physically fit body. Apart from doing Taekwondo and mixed martial arts, Uguru also does training and is a street workout athlete. So if you happen to find Uguru training around your neighborhood, it would be best not to bother him. You should also know that Uguru actually considers himself a real ninja. He pushes his body to the limit by doing all kinds of exercises that test the endurance of one's body. You might even say the guy is immune to pain. He is without a doubt someone you do not want to mess with. Number 4. J.D. Anderson. Popularly known as the Iceman, J.D. Anderson is a force to be reckoned with. J.D. Anderson weighs 305 pounds and is 6'2". The name Iceman originated from his ability to break ice with his head. He is basically like the Juggernaut. He uses his incredible speed and power to help him accomplish this. He has actually won a Guinness World Record for breaking ice in that manner. Apart from breaking ice, J.D. Anderson can do a litany of other incredible things that are guaranteed to leave you amazed. He can, for example, use his teeth to bend steel bars and rip license plates. He has also been featured doing a number of tasks that seem impossible for a normal human to do, like breaking bricks using his head, bending a frying pan using his hands, and breaking baseball bats using his foot. Given that J.D. Anderson is only about 25 years old, it is amazing what he is able to do. Most of his skills are, however, for entertainment purposes, but you still wouldn't want to mess with a guy who can break ice and bricks with his head. Imagine what would happen if a provoked J.D. Anderson charged on you with his head. You would probably end up in a hospital. Number 3. Daniela D'Angelo. How old were you when you were allowed to hold a gun? You might not even allow yourself to hold a gun despite being an adult now. Well, change your mind. Daniela is currently 16 years old and has been competing in shooting competitions for more than 4 years now. That means she began shooting competitively when she was only about 11 years old. Daniela says that she shoots around 3,000 rounds a month. This is certainly a teenage girl you do not want to mess with, especially if she's holding a gun, because she won't miss. Her skills are incredible to say the least. Her ability to strike the target every time puts some of the professional shooters to shame. Daniela shows no fear whatsoever while holding a gun, and she can easily handle even a .50 caliber Desert Eagle. Most people would tremble at the sight of a gun. The number of associations this girl is a representative of will surprise you. She represents Vortex Optics, JP Firearms, Beretta USA, Secret Weapon Training, Car Firearms Group, FMP Bullets, and POF USA. Daniela completely loves this sport, and with the support of her family and friends, she hopes to represent the United States at the World Shoot to be held in Thailand in the year 2020. Number 2. Sajjad Garibi. Massive, enormous, and colossal are some of the few words we could use to describe Sajjad Garibi. It would be wrong not to mention that he is bigger than the mountain. He actually makes the mountain seem small. Dubbed as the Iranian Hulk, this is definitely someone you never want to mess with. A slight push from him would most likely send you tumbling onto the ground. Sajjad Garibi is so big, he has problems fitting in a regular-sized car. Although he has not won as many medals as the mountain, his size and strength is something you cannot overlook. Sajjad is able to put on an intimidating look, which coupled with his size would send chills down the spine of even the most fearless man on earth. A man as huge as Sajjad does require a heavy meal, and he shares what he eats with his social media followers. He also shares some of his daily workout routines. He is quite the social media person and loves to keep his followers happy. Sajjad also loves his country and had once revealed that he wanted to join with his country's armed forces and help fight ISIS. He spends most of his time lifting weights. Despite being huge, Sajjad has maintained his body very well and his physique is remarkable. Needless to say, the Hulk would be proud. Number 1. Natalia Kuznetsova. Born on July 1st, 1991, Natalia is a Russian bodybuilder who has been doing weightlifting from the age of 14. Her physique is a wonder to behold. At 14, Natalia had not even reached 40 kilograms, and so she wanted to gain more weight. Currently, she weighs 90 kilograms, a goal well achieved if you ask me. Natalia has collected a myriad of titles during her career, such as the World Bench Press and arm lifting titles. Natalia devotes most of her time to training so as to keep her body in shape. She loves lifting heavy weights. Natalia has admitted to facing harsh criticisms regarding her body. Most of these comments are, however, made on social media where a physical confrontation is impossible. If you were to mess with her face to face, then you would probably end up with a black eye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.